This is a boring normal PS5, and this is a super PS5. My goal today is to take this boring PS5 and turn it into a super gaming PC PS5. I'll be using a keyboard and mouse with it, and hopefully it comes out better than the original PS5. I'm calling it Project PCS5. Get it? Because like PCS5. Okay, so first I headed on Amazon to get the accessories. The first thing I bought was an M.2 SSD. Okay, so a lot of people say that you can make the loading times on a PS5 faster by buying an M.2 SSD, and it says up to 5,000 Mbps. That's speed. Next, we need something that's gonna cool the PS5 like a fan. Not only will it look better, but cooling usually helps keep games more consistent. I found this sick looking PS5 charging cooling case. Oh, look at this. This is sick. You can put a controller in it. Edge controller. What do you mean by edge controller? And then I found another one. Compatible with all PS5 generations. Supports electricity. Dang, this dude got everything in it. His headphones, his two controllers. You want to blow up the house with that. Oh, it can fly too? Oh yeah, we need to get this. You have to get this. There's no way we don't get this. And then I found another one.
But this isn't really a cooler. It just gives better airflow to the cooler that's already inside a PS5.
Oh, okay. More fans. The more fans, the better. Oh, and it looks like this one goes in from the back. It doesn't fly, but it looks easy to install. You just put it on the back. That's all I need to know. Getting that. Then, I had to get RGB strips to make it look like a real gaming PC. Oh, yeah. It wouldn't be a gaming PC S5 without RGB strips. And I got a secret item that I can't show you guys yet. Oh, yeah. This is going to make the entire build right here. And obviously a keyboard, mouse, monitor, and mouse pad like a real PC. But I already have those. I ain't buying a new one. Money don't grow on trees. Finally, my parts arrived and my dad delivered them. Thanks, Dad. Thank you. All right, guys, we have everything here. The PlayStation, the flying box, the air cooler thing that you put in the back, the LED strips, the SSD, the black face plates, and then this. You guys don't know what it is. I'm not gonna show you the back of it, but it's a secret. All right, let's get to building. First thing we're gonna do is put in the SSD. I'm not Bob the Builder, so let's hope I don't mess this up. Okay, I got something off. Hopefully I didn't break it, but it's okay because we got new faceplates anyway. And after finally getting the case off, I noticed my screws was too big, so I had to go all the way to Walmart to get a new screwdriver, bruh. All right, so I got the right screwdriver now. Time to do the SSD for real. Better work this time too. There we go. I think you just add an extra one. I thought I took one out, but I think you just put one in. Bruh. There was a screwdriver inside the SSD thing. I don't even care. I don't even care. Here we go. Hopefully that works. Now we have 2 more terabytes of storage, and it should be faster. We're gonna test that later. And then I noticed that I made the biggest dumb mistake. All right. So this looks. Wait. I am so dumb. I literally checked if this was a PlayStation Slim. I didn't know this was the Slim. Wait, that means that everything else that I got that was not for the Slim is not gonna fit. Let me see. The Super PCS5 is not looking too good right now, my friends. I gotta go reorder almost all these parts. Yeah, Project PCS5 has been canceled. Well, until tomorrow. The job's been done. I got the new faceplate, and I got a new one of these things. First, I had to put on the RGB strips. There's gonna be like RGB lights right here that lights up the PlayStation from the side. One thing, okay. How does that work? And of course I struggle just basically using a sticker because I'm dumb. What the hell? This isn't really good instructions. They basically are just like, just do it, bruh. So it got like a dust filter, so we can filter the dust. My pizza, it got crust. I don't think you can put on the dust filters and the RGB light at the same time. There's no way, right? If it doesn't work, then we take it off. Here we got the dust filter on. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Bro, the hell? Who let me do stuff like this? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pray for the best. If it falls off, then it's not my fault. I got the first one on. This is the RGB light thing on there. Now I gotta do the other side. Got both of the RGB things on. Next up, the black faceplates. I got black faceplates. I wanted white. Is that racist? This looks easier. I'm gonna do this part first. There we go. All right, see, we got this side done. Oh, it's looking sick already. Next, we have the cooler that goes in from the back. This is really easy to put on. All right, now we have the fan that you're supposedly supposed to be able to just clip in the back. So we'll see. Where's the instruction manual? I don't really think I need one. I think I'm supposed to just clip it in the back, but let's see. Honestly, I'm winging it. Yep, there we go. I hear something rattling inside. I don't think that's normal. I'm hoping that's just the fan rattling. And lastly, the flying cooler to finish the Super PS5 build that I hope works. So we got this thing right here. The flying thing. Not flying though. Maybe it need to be plugged in. That better not be false advertisement. I gotta put these side little things on. I put one on already. Put this one on. Right here, you just boom, and then you click it in. Now I'm supposed to put this inside of the PlayStation. Bro, what is that? Something in the PlayStation is moving around, bro. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it. Where's the bottom of the PlayStation? Oh, that fits right in the groove. How am I supposed to? Are you serious right now? Okay, I think I got it. Here, go on in there. Now we just put it in here. The Super PS5 has been built. Bro, you guys cannot tell me that this isn't looking sick. You got the lights here, the RGB lights here. You can see them in the front. That's crazy. You know, you got the intake thing, and then you got the back of the fan. You got more fans right here, and then this is cooling it too. And you can pick the cooler options right here. But guys, we're not done yet. I still got to get it hooked up to a monitor with a keyboard and mouse, and I hope it works, and to see if it performs better than a normal PS5. Guys, you cannot tell me this setup isn't looking sick. And I almost forgot something. The secret item. The I Love Ice Spice flag. It was supposed to be a sticker that I could put on the PlayStation, and I got an entire flag. Guys, send this to Ice Spice. Maybe she'll see it. Now we have 3 things. First, I'm gonna show you guys a way to actually get on Google like a real PC, and then we have to see if the SSD actually makes games load faster and see if Fortnite runs any better. So as you guys know, you can watch YouTube and stuff on the PlayStation, but did you know there's a glitch to get on Google? So you go to your friend, you send them a message right here. I'm gonna send my message, type in bing.com. So you're gonna type like a link, and then you open Bing. So we're gonna type in google.com, and just like that, I'm in the Google search bar. So like Kamahley, I can go to images. Oh, hell nah, bruh. Guys, this is not a real picture, this is AI. Now it's time to test if this SSD actually makes games load faster. I'm gonna be using a timer on my phone and stopping it as soon as it gets off the first loading screen. So first, I use the normal PS5. And go. All right, come on. Let's see, first word. 5, 6, 7, 8. About 860. Now to test it with the Super PS5. And go. All right, come on. Like right when something comes up, that means it's loaded. And stop. 8.13 seconds. And bang, the Super PS5 won by like some milliseconds. You need that to be a real gamer for real. And lastly, it's performance. This is gonna be hard to tell because PlayStation is capped at 120, but I boot up Fortnite on a normal PS5 at first. Dead. I'm a controller player. Gotcha, you want to see the bills? Oh, I'm literally mongrel. Please. Spare me. My team, I hate controller. Now it's time to see if it runs better on the Super PS5 and to see if I can actually win. Super PS5 gameplay right here. I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to kill everybody. I'm about to kill every single person. I'm the best Fortnite player in the world. Oh, come on. You know who I am? I'm on the Super PS5, kid. I'm on the Super PS5. What the hell? Oh, you're not about to kill my teammate. I'm coming, teammate, don't worry. I'm coming, teammate, don't worry. He's one shot. Come here. You ain't going nowhere, kid. Oh! Y'all see that? Is that the Super PS5 aim? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh! What? Let's go. Get me out. I need a heal. Yeah, y'all see me? Super PS5 man right here. What the? I'm the real deal. Real deal. Where your friend at? Oh yeah, you better end your life. Come here. What? Okay, he got a, I'm lagging. You see the X on my screen? I'm literally lagging. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm so bad. Yes, let's go teammate. Kill him. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, my teammate's stupid. Grab me, bro. Oh my gosh. Dead. Dead again, but this time you ain't getting revived, buddy. You're dead. Just give it up, buddy. GG's. Where's this guy at, bro? Let's go, teammate. Bang, we got the Fortnite dub, and in terms of performance, it could just be placebo, but I think the Super PS5 felt better, and I was also on keyboard, so definitely could be placebo, but Super PS5 project is complete, and I think it looks sick. Let me know what you guys think, like and sub, and watch this video here.